YouTube, Eugene here with a review on the Mashin Sentai Kiramager Super Complete Works book. Yes, friends. Well, Kiramager was the 44th Sentai of the series that aired in 2020 through 2021 with 45 sparkling episodes and 3 movies. Mashin Sentai Kiramager Episode 0, Mashin Sentai Kiramager the movie Bebop Dream, and Mashin Sentai Kiramager vs. Ryusoulger. And so, friends, because of COVID-19, the series episode count was cut from 49 to 45 as the show went on a hiatus, halting all production as new episodes returned 5 weeks later. During the hiatus, a recap of specials were aired in the show's time slot for those 5 weeks. So this book is 138 pages long of Kiramager King fun, and it's a nice and glossy and in color. Now, this book was released at the beginning of September 2021 after the last Kiramager movie was filmed for the series. This book was released almost 2 weeks later after the Kushiyu Sentai Ryusoulger Super Complete Works book was released, and COVID-19 did delay the release of that one like it affected the series of Kiramager in production-wise. So here's the front cover. As you can see right here, it's got the Super Sentai logo, the Mashin Sentai Kiramager logo, and the name of the book in kanji. And then pretty much on the front cover here, we've got a nice shot of Kirame Red in the cockpit of Machine Fire. And look how pretty that is. Talk about sparkly here, friends. And so, getting to the heart of the book, here is page 2. As you can see, it's got the table of contents, the faces of the 6 Kiramagers, and the Sentai logo itself. On page 3, 4, and 5 is a pop-up poster of the 6 Kiramagers in their civilian forms with Mabashina and Miryu inside the headquarters of Carrot. And of course, I don't know if you can see this, but it has Mashin Sentai Kiramager on both sides, which is a very nice shot, by the way. And I apologize if there's a glare. And I'm trying every best possible way to position this book here because of this poster. Also, friends, do not forget about my texts. I will be having them all going on during this review. So on page 6, 7, and 8, pretty much on the back of the pop-up poster, but it pretty much is Jiru's art gallery of when he has his Helmetless King. And there's a sketch of our 45th Sentai, Kinkai Sentai Zenkaiger, but pretty much every Helmetless King he had in the series of Kiramager. On page 9, got a nice shot of the 6 Kiramagers, and it's got the Sentai logo, and it says right here, Kirame Go! And it's very, very colorful in person, friends. I'm going to be honest with you, but this is very pretty. But anyway, well, the next page, page 10 and 11, got another nice shot of the 6 Kiramagers and the Mashins. Very pretty. And so on page 12, pretty much the transformation device, the Kirame Changer. And then on page 13, we got the Kirame Sword, the Kirame Shot, and the Kirame Buster. Alright, friends, so here we go with the Senshis of the series and Mechas, which are known as Machines in this series. And so here is Ju, and he is known as Kirame Red. And we got a nice helmetless shot of him right here. And his machine is known as Mashin Fire. Next, here is Tamatomo, and he is known as Kirame Yellow. And his machine is known as Mashin Chevalo. Next, here is Senna, and she is known as Kirame Green, and her mech is Mashin Mach. Next, here is Shingaru, and he is known as Kirame Blue. And his machine is known as Mashin Jetta. And then here is Sayo. And she is known as Kirame Pink. Love that helmetless shot of her, though. And her machine is known as Mashin Helico. And so, anyway, next page. Here is Takamichi. He is the 6th Senshi. And so, next page pretty much shows us there is his shiny Kirame Changer. And pretty much the shiny breaker, pretty much in the drill mode and hyper arm mode, which is his weapon mainly for the 6th Senshi. And here he is as Kirame Silver. And on page 38, here's Kirame Silver's Mecha, which is known as Mashin Drill-John. So on page 39, pretty much focuses on the Mashin weapons, also known as Mashin Lift-On, Mashin Roll-On, Mashin Carry, Mashin Dust-On, and Mashin Magillan. And so, anyway, next page, page 40 and 41, pretty much showing the Go Kiramagers, pretty much front views, back views, and side views, and pretty much their attacks and poses, which only lasted 100 seconds, so mainly a minute and 40 seconds of a power-up here. But anyway, next page, page 42, 43, focuses on the Kiraful Go Arrow and its attacks. And I love the attacks the Kiraful Go Arrow has. I really do. And so on page 44 and 45, pretty much the rest of the machines, such as Mashin Express, Mashin Zabune, Mashin Huckaboo, and Mashin Oradin. So here are the allies that appeared in the show, and so here we go with the Crystalline Kingdom on page 46 and 47, and so here is Princess Mabashina, and then here is King Oradin, and then Queen Mabayuni, and I'll put her name in the text as well. And so on the next page, page 48, here are the 4 Kamanama stones, which are Wish Granter stones, and I'll put the names of each stone in the text and pretty much going by color. So anyway, right here, that is called Substitute In, which is a doll made of blue crystal. Pretty much it clones you when you touch it. And so on page 49, here we go with, and I'm going to put his name in the text as well, but I'm going to try my best to pronounce it, Muryu. And as you can see, there is Kirame Gold, which was only a fantasy. So anyway, and then there is Coconut Tower. And so on page 50, excuse me, here is the inside of the headquarters, or Carrot, which is also known as Creative and Radical Ambitious Team. And so anyway, and oh look, friends, old friends from Juken Sentai Kiramager from scratch, Miki and Nasame, my very first favorite Sentai. On page 51, the Mecha robots, the Crystalline Guardians, the 4 Mechas, and then there is the cockpit. And so on the next page, page 52, there is Land Mage and Sky Mage, and then page 53, Kiramagin. Page 54 and 55, pretty much on Kiramagin's alternate forms with the machine weapons. And on page 56, there is King Express Zabune. And in page 57, King Express. And then on page 58, there is Gigant Driller. And page 59, Grateful Phoenix. And on page 60, other formations with Len Mage and Gigant Driller. And on page 60, more nice shots of the 6 Kiramagers in their civilian forms. And we got the opening theme of Kiramager. So here we go with my second favorite part of these books, and so pretty much images and episodes. And so on page 62 and 63 focuses on episodes 0 and episode 1. So here's episode 0 and episode 1. So next page, page 64 and 65 focuses on episodes 2, 3, and 4. And then next page, page 66 and 67 focuses on episodes 5, 6, and 7. So we're going now and skip a bit here to page 70 and 71, but pretty much focuses on episodes 11, 12, and 13. Of course, episode 12 being the debut of Kirame Silver. And of course, we had to wait a little while to see his debut due to COVID. But anyway, so skipping to page 76 and 77 pretty much focuses on episodes 20, 21, and 22. And so anyway, we'll go ahead now and go all the way to page 80 and 81. Pretty much focuses on episodes 26, 27, and 28. And of course, 26 being the debut of the Kiramagers. And so anyway, skipping to, well, here we go with the next page, page 82 and 83. Pretty much focuses on episodes 29, 30, and 31. And so we'll go ahead now, go all the way to page 90 and 91. And they pretty much focuses on episodes 41, 42, and 43. And so on the next page, page 92 and 93, pretty much just focuses on episodes 44 and 45, which is the final episode. So, and we got nice helmetless shots of all 6 Kiramagers. Love that. And so, anyway, on page 94, pretty much more images from the final episode. And then on page 95, pretty much the ending theme of Kiramager. And I love that song. I can hear that song in my head right now, while I'm filming this. So, and nice little poses of all the Kiramagers. So on page 96 and 97 focuses on the movie, which is called Mashin Sentai Kiramager, the movie Bebop Dreams. And so just giving us a little description on the movie, the theater release, and then just a nice little shot of the 6 with the explosion in the background like that. And so on page 98, 99, and 100 pretty much focuses on this little spin-off. And it's called Mashin Sentai Kiramager Spin-Off Yodana and Mashin Sentai Kiramager Spin-Off Yodana 2. And so just pretty much giving us a little release, the date of the release, and just a little description in the movie. Some nice little shots of Yodana there. And here's some more on page 100. And so on page 101, 102, and 103 focuses on the Mashin Sentai Kiramager versus Ryusoulger. So yes, the 44th versus the 43rd. And so pretty much it's giving us what the release of the when it hit the theaters. Nice shot of the entire crew there. And so anyway, continuing on the next page, just more nice shots here. I really love the colors in this book, mainly in these books in general. I love that form. As promised, the return of the Ryusoulger Super Complete Works book, and it has something that is Kiramager concern here. And so here we go all the way to pages 118, 119, 120, and 121. And yes, friends, more Mashin Sentai Kiramager versus Ryusoulger. And so nice shots here. I really like this. And so I figured I'd keep this a secret and just throw this in this review here, even though this is in the Ryusoulger book. So just nice and nice shots. Again, I absolutely love that form. Alright, back to the Kiramager book. And so here we go with the villains of the series, which are known as Dark Emperor Yodahim. And so on page 104 and 105, pretty much on Emperor Yodan, which is the final boss of the series, which is Yodan's true form and pretty much the snake face. So anyway, continue on with pages 106 and 107. Here is Shodan and Yodana with the Yodan Changer there, which is pretty much a dark version of the shiny Kirame Changer. And so, pretty much Yodana in different disguises, I guess you can say. And so, on page 108 and 109, pretty much focuses on Garza and pretty much Lord Garza and him when he was on Crystallion. You know, he's pretty much King Oradin's brother, and there he is as a kid right here in this little sketch there. And so, anyway, on page 110 and 111, well, pretty much 110 focuses on Mashin Joki and Smog Joki. And then 111, pretty much on the Monstones and the Jakku monsters, pretty much with, you know, King Express Jaka and Kirame Silver. So, anyway, continue on to page 112. Here we go with Numa Joe and Mina Joe. And, of course, we've seen his crazy tale in the show a lot. Cratula. And so, anyway, well, here we go with page 114 through 120. Pretty much all on the Jamisen. So we'll just go ahead and go a little faster here. Pretty much everything that we've seen in the show. Then here's the little foot soldiers of this series, which are called the Bichette on the bottom of page 121. And so anyway, pretty much showing us more as we go along. Pretty much Dark Beasts, Jumping Beasts, and pretty much all the way to page 131. On page 133, we have a nice helmetless shot of all 6 Kiramagers. And so anyway, on page 134 and 135, of course, this is my third favorite part of these books. Episode lists, dates, episode airings, starting and finishing dates of the series, dates on the movies, pretty much when release dates on DVDs and DVD covers. And so I'm going to get a little close up here and show you the timeline when production was halted due to COVID-19. And it's pretty much right here and right here where my finger is. So just pretty much showing us where it pretty much stopped at. Pretty much almost all during the month of May and the beginning of June, excuse me. So that's pretty much how it goes. And of course, they got the time that the series aired, and of course 9:30 Japanese Standard Time. And so anyway, on page 136, of course, we got pretty much credits and images right here. From the Kiramager's final live tour. And as you can see, we can see Go Kirame Silver and all 6 Kiramagers armored up. And then we got a real nice shot of all 6 in their civilian forms. I love it. That's a really nice. They're all very photogenic, I got to say. And I'm saying that from a photographer's experience. But anyway, and then right here, there we go. And pretty much we have the release date of this book. So like I said, it was pretty much at the beginning of September 2021. And then here is the back cover. Look how nice that is. You know, just all 6 Kiramagers in their civilian forms. And pretty much, you know, the Kiramagers side by side in their Ranger forms to their civilian forms, and then all the machines. Well, friends, final thoughts. Well, again, nice book for our collection, and the series of Kiramager was fun with a lot of sparkling. And of course, it's a nice yearbook of the series. And I mean, if one day you happen to rewatch the series again, you want to know a specific episode on a debut of like Kirame Silver or the Go Kiramagers or Kiramagen, this is the book for you to have in case you just want to get caught up on the series. So that's pretty much the whole purpose to these books. Yeah, they're in kanji, but they pretty much describing what really happened in every episode, movie, you name it. And so, and it also gives you dates on when episodes aired and movies were released and so on. So all I gotta say is, friends, I 100% recommend this. Yes, I do. I 100% recommend this. And I would definitely say, if you want this book, then go pick it up. And so for one last time, I have to do this, but here at McKing. And so anyway, friends, well, that is it for this review. Please check out my blog, and make sure, friends, you hit that bell when I upload a new video. And of course, my friends, this review on the Mashin Sentai Kiramager Super Complete Works book. I hope you enjoy. Well, friends, I'm Eugene. So good day, and my friends, I most assuredly see you next time. Bye, friends.